We did it, Kathleen, I knew it!
It's brilliant.
Our time it came! 29 years, Kathleen, 29 years!
You look thrilled, Michael.
I fucking,
Absolutely
it's the happiest day of my life, Kathleen!
What?
Happy...
So, Michael, now that Christmas is over, were you happy with all the presents you
I
got?
wasn't, Kathleen, I wasn't happy.
What's happening?
Your mother was at it again, Kathleen!
At what again?
Oh, she was disgusting, Kathleen!
What did she get you?
Oh, I wouldn't even mention it, Kathleen!
Well, what?
A dirt she is!
What did she get you?
Toilet water, Kathleen, she got me!
What?
Toilet water in a glass bottle, Kathleen!
I don't think she got you.
Toilet water, Kathleen, she got me!
What's up, tit shitters, it's Bionicle. Today I'm going to be talking about Diabolical Sweatpants Remastered. I've done a PvP video on Dark Souls 2, a state of PvP video on Dark Souls 3. There's never been PvP in Bloodborne, so I'm not going to be making a video about that. And the last thing to talk about is this, Diabolical Sweatpants Remastered. Now before I get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I just want to say, back when this game was announced, I was one of the people who was trying to hold back his ejaculate so much I was jizzing out of my nipples. But I never thought this game was going to be a joyful resurrection of the Dark Souls community. I expected this game to be good for a couple playthroughs for most people, and for most uploaders to get a video or two out of it. I never thought this was going to be a long-term thing to, like, just rejuvenate the entire Dark Souls community, just bring people back to the game series as a whole. And I was right. Because right now if you go to the forest, you're gonna probably not get any parasites in the form of gankers. You're probably just gonna end up with a bunch of ticks on the back of your nutsack and you'll have to PvP those. If you go to any of the popular PvP spots like the 𝙻𝚒𝚗 Township or any of the other places people like to PvP, you're probably not gonna find anyone. And if anything, you'll be learning to appreciate the isolated, lonely vibe that Dark Souls gives off, like someone whose power went out when he was watching pornography, so now he has to see his own nasty, sweaty, butthole-relishing face in his TV screen. If you try to do low-level invasions, you might get a few people, but you might as well just be shitting all over yourself when you do that, because no one is gonna stay. Everyone disconnects the very first second they realize they have an invader, because the game doesn't do a good job of punishing that. I mean, people alt F4 faster than a 14-year-old who gets caught browsing E621 on the school Wi-Fi. So, the biggest gank city PvP spots not worth shit, the dueling areas aren't worth shit, and the low-level invasions certainly aren't worth shit. So, what's really left of the game? And not much really. There's not really much left of Dark Souls Remastered. If you've played through it, you've done more than most people. The majority of the people I've talked to about the game never even beat their first playthrough of it. They made it to like Ornstein and 𝚒𝚗 and then decided that was enough for them. They'd had enough of the Dark Souls experience and just went back to playing Dark Souls 3. Or in most cases they've moved on from Dark Souls 3 and play For Honor or something else at this point. Either way, Dark Souls Remastered is dead as shit. It has a very, very small player base right now, and most of the people playing are either the really hardcore cancermancers sitting in the forest who do still try to invade there, or new people who are just playing through with their friends for the first time. It's really not worth playing at the moment. You're gonna have a much better time if you go to Dark Souls 2 or 3, or fucking even Bloodborne. You might have a better chance of invading someone low level. What's left of the community in Bloodborne is pretty easy to curb stomp. Most of the people there aren't very hardcore, they're just people playing through the game for the experience, I guess. But yeah, that's my review here of the Dark Souls Remastered PvP. Nothing is worth shit, don't do it. That's it. See ya.